Welcome guys, it's Mike and I have a product review for you. Now, the guys at Lithium have been generous enough to send me a product, and it is their graphene infused trim restoration cubes. Now, this is for all of those aged plastics and exterior trim that, it goes grey and dry. On my 2012 Tucson here, my wife's 2012 Tucson, we have exactly that. So I'm going to bring you in, guys, and see what this is going to enhance. So as you can see, guys, some aged trim here, really marred. That's actually gone pale with the dryness. There's a lot of plastic trim here. The whole rear bumper, lower half, is all plastic, exposed plastic. Obviously there's a rash there, can't do anything about that, but with the dryness we definitely will be able to use this trim restoration graphene infused cubes to take this back to factory spec. So I'm even going to have a go at wing mirrors. This is all plastic here, guys, all plastic, so I'm going to do those as well. So come with me, guys, and we'll see if we can't get this back to black. So we're going to get started. I'm going to show you exactly what we get in the package, but before we do, I'm going to have my wife read out the description because she does it so well.
Graphene infused trim restoration cubes permanently restores and protects all plastic trim to a factory new look. Trim cubes represent the cutting edge when it comes to restoring and protecting your plastic trim. They were developed in the same way all lithium products are, by asking the question, what is possible, then pushing those limits. Trim cubes are a unique type of foam which has been impregnated with an extremely pure 9H graphene. This formula will last longer than any other product on the market, guaranteed. You can expect one application to last up to 250 washes. True graphene formula keeps trim protected and looking new forever, or 250 washes, whichever comes first. Super easy to use pre-impregnated applicators. Just remove them from the resealable bag and wipe. The kit comes complete with sponge applicators and protective gloves. To ensure optimal results, it's best to clean and prepare the surface with isopropyl alcohol. This will remove any contaminants or residue from past products. Using the gloves, which were provided with the kit, open the bag and remove a single trim cube. With light to medium pressure, wipe down plastic parts with product, occasionally flipping the sponge over to achieve maximum coverage. Once full coverage is achieved, buff dry with a clean microfiber towel. If any streaking or high spots occur, buff with a moist microfiber towel, then dry. If the plastic is severely damaged or discolored, you may need to apply a second coat. Allow the product to cure for 8 to 12 hours before getting wet.
Thank you for that lovely description. So guys, we're going to open up and get this party started. So we have the trim cubes times 4. We also have the step 1 pre-wash spray bottle with nozzle, and also some gloves. So guys, I'm going to put these on, spray the panels with the step 1 pre-wash, and let's see what this product can do for this 2012 Tucson. Come with me, guys. So I'll turn the car around, guys, so we can start with the rear bumper. I'm going to start with this step 1 pre-wash to prepare the bumper, and then we'll go in with the graphene cubes. So a couple of spritz. And just wipe this, just make sure everything's all nice and clean. And it's okay if it gets onto the paintwork, guys, because that can just be wiped off afterwards. I'm going to go ahead and do this whole bumper. Right guys, got in all the nooks and crannies there. Excuse my chair. Okay guys, we are ready to apply the first of the trim cubes. I don't envisage needing very many, probably just 2, but we'll see. So opening away from myself, so that if anything comes out, it comes out away from me. That's very strong. Definitely want to do it in a well ventilated area, hence why we're doing it outside. That is very strong. Wow. And there it is, the trim cube. It's quite heavily saturated. So we're going to go in and I think I'm going to start on this corner and work my way around. This is starting to look lovely. I love the fact that it's a cube so that you get the straight edges and you can get right up to the edge of the trim and manage to coat it all. And get a precise line when you're using it, which is really cool. It is very strong, guys. Definitely use this in a ventilated area. If you're going to use it inside, preferably do it outside. And it seems to go on forever. It doesn't seem like I've used hardly any so far, and I've almost finished this rear bumper. It is really enhancing the look already. If it stays like this, we have a new bumper again. I'll bring you in on this side so you can see what I'm doing on this end. Okay guys, this is the other end. Make sure you can see that. You can get right up to the edge because of the shape. Really easy to use, guys. So there are going to be some scratches that I can't get out. They're quite deep in the plastic trim. That's not what I'm after here. I'm just trying to restore the grey, dry look of the plastic. Okay, let me bring you in for a close-up, guys. So as you can see, it's nice and even. I haven't even buffed it yet. Nice even application. And I know when I buff it, it's going to flatten out even more. It's going to look lovely. Alright guys, I'm going to buff that out and carry on, and I'm going to bring you in for a walk round. Guys, come with me for a walk round. I did use 2, but when you see what I ended up having to do, then you'll understand why I used 2. When I realised how good it was, I just went mad. I did everything. Come and take a look, guys. So we're starting to lose the light a little bit here, guys, but there's the bumper buffed off, and that is actually flashing so nicely now. It's smoothing out already and drying out. The product is a little bit grabby when you're buffing it off, but wow, when it comes to, it really does get smooth. This is why I ended up using 2, because I've done the wing mirrors and also the windscreen trim. I couldn't help it, guys. It looks really dry, and I just had to go in and do that as well. There's the other wing mirror there. The trim. These little bits here were very grey, and what happens is when you start doing it, it enhances all of the parts that haven't been done. So I ended up having to go around, well, not having to, but I couldn't help myself. I just could not help myself, guys. That is night and day. And if this is gonna last for 250 washes, that's awesome, guys. That is awesome. I am very happy with that. Let's come in for some final thoughts. Alright guys, time for some final thoughts. Graphene infused trim restoration cubes by Lithium. Absolute banger. This was a perfect product for that old, aging, dry trim. And this 2012 Tucson just supped it all up, soaked it all in, and it's gonna last for 250 washes. Tomorrow I'm gonna be driving the car, so I'll be able to check to see exactly, you know, how it flashed off, but it's looking really good, guys. It really is, and I'm very impressed with this. The guys at Lithium did a great job here. So if you have an older car, or you're detailing an older car and you want to bring that trim back, you know, that grey trim back to a new factory fresh, this is the real deal here, guys. It's a bit grabby when you're buffing it off, but when it comes to, it's nice and smooth on the microfiber, and yeah, it feels good, looks good. It is very potent, guys, in the scent department, so make sure you're doing it in a well ventilated area. If not outside, if you're indoors, make sure you're wearing a mask or you have a well ventilated area to do it in. But apart from that, guys, I will say this is a knockout. Very good product. Well done to the guys at Lithium. And if you're still with me, guys, detail all of your cars in the very best of health. And until next time, take care.